just picked up this Waard Albatros from south of Rotterdam, near the Belgian border, very near the border. Very interesting tent this, because there were no photos of it. Took it on trust a bit. Elderly couple who have been in the attic a long time. It's a late 80s tent, so it's got these sort of silver poles, which are all in very good order. The tent is excellent. When I picked it up, he mentioned that it had a new canvas on there, and it's amazing. It's a popular colour in the day. It's a sort of turquoisey, bluey turquoise colour. Usual windows in the front, which are all good. The mesh here is all perfect. In fact, interesting, I've just noticed tiny, I think that's been replaced. Interesting. This tent's had a refurb, because it's a white, you get a very white sort of mesh, which is quite brittle in these earlier tents, and that's been replaced, and it's been done so properly that I've only just noticed it, although I have only just put the tent up. So that's a nice thing. We've got the optional mosquito door here. Full length door, can go in place of the left door on hot nights. So these, if you look here, this mesh is all new ribbon braid around here, all been professionally done perfectly. Everything in here, oh, that's interesting as well. Extra, God blimey, never seen this before. These little hanging storage things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There'd normally be 2. This is bonkers. Obviously when they had this done, they must have, but it's the matching, it's matching cloth. They've got 8 flipping storage units in here. They've got the usual half moon vents, that's all traditional. 8 of these I've just noticed. Isn't that crazy? Think how many pairs of glasses you can lose in that lot. All this here, lovely and clean, clean, clean. There's one bit of bird poo up there. This is just another, having a good run at the moment of really fantastic tents. Ground sheets all nice. Notice a tiny bit of staining at the bottom of the mast. Obviously a bit of condensation has run down. A tiny bit of rust has crept out of the pole there. Mark that. I don't doubt that would come out with a little bit of an abrasive cleaner, like maybe even a little bit of tea-cut or something, if you wanted to bother. I just can't get over these flipping storage units. It's crazy. Let's have a wander outside. Got the usual accessory. Got a nice wing either side, and the big square canopy out the front. So you've got a nice seating area there for about 6 people. Both wings can also go on one side of the tent if you want to keep the sun or the wind out. So as we come round here, everything, to be pedantic, tiny bit of cleaning or something has gone on there, some white bits, but all this canvas, just to say the tent smells inside. It smells like a tent shop. I don't know how many times it's been up since they had the canvas replaced. A couple of bits of bird poo there, but all this round here is, we're back in the old Dead Sea Scroll territory again here, with this blindingly white canvas all around here. Nothing at all, absolutely nothing. And these lines, when it was done, all these would have had to be replaced, so they've got the later type rings on there. Nice bright white lines and everything here. All these are brilliant. None of these rings are bent all along here. Clean again. Had one or two where they've done new canvas. They usually leave the label off, but they put the original label back on, which keeps it all nice and period. It's about 1987, 88, this tent. Back at the other wing, everything just superb. I've renewed these rubbers because they always perish. We've got the interior curtains here again, sort of very 80s design there. Big curtain to go across, divides off the bedroom. Second curtain that divides the bedroom into 2. And then a nice hanging storage unit there, as though you need more hanging storage, to go inside the front door on the right hand side as you look out. Put all your shoes, and you can put clothes in there. Here are the other poles that I very northerly don't tend to put in. I'm putting these up to show them off. So you've got these, being the earlier ones they've got. These are very well made poles actually. They're lighter than the dark brown ones, but they're strong. They're made of good steel. And they don't seem to rust, but they probably found a cheaper way to do it, because these are lighter and stronger in my opinion. And as I say, they never seem to have the rust on the ends that the brown ones can. The other thing was in the peg bag was this very interesting sort of prehistoric mast foot there. I don't know what that's all about. What's funny is if you were to put that on the mast, you would raise the mast by about 5 centimetres. That's going to go on the fire along with some of the wooden tent pegs we've acquired recently. So there we are. Really, I use these words so often at the moment, but an exceptional, almost virtually spotless Albatros, classic setup, 80s tent with much later new top canvas, pair of wings, everything excellent, no damage whatsoever on this tent, no repairs whatsoever. Walk around again, it's so good, just absolutely fantastic. Albatros, I'll shut up. Thank you for watching.